Hello everyone and welcome. This is Chloe with Cousin DIY. Today I'm going to show you how to make this daisy chain necklace. I'm going to get set up. I'll be right back and we'll get started. First step is to cut a 22-inch length of gold beading wire. And I'm going to attach this bead stopper to one end so my beads won't fall off. And then I'm going to string on 19 inches of assorted colored e-beads. And to do this, I'm just going to, as you see, I'm just going to run my the end of my wire through the beads in a little container like this. I don't really care exactly how many of each color. They don't have to be in any order. I just want them random. But if I get a big clump of one color, I'll probably take them off so I have more of an assortment. So this can take a little bit. It's easier than doing it one by one. So I'm just going to keep going until I have 19 inches. Next, I'm going to use crimp tubes to connect each end of this bead strand to a 6mm jump ring. So there's one, there we go. And crimping pliers. So we slide the crimp tube onto the end, slide on a jump ring, bring the wire back through the crimp tube, snug it up onto the ring, the jump ring. Close the crimp tube and trim the tail. And we're going to do the same on the other end. The next step is to cut a 20-inch length of gold chain, which I have already done. This chain tends to twist, so I want to make sure I'm measuring it straight. That's 12. Just want to double check my length here. And actually, these links do open up. If you have 2 pairs of needle nose pliers, you can open the length that's just beyond the desired 20 inches, or you can use your cutters and cut the length. Okay, I'm going to take one link off. Well, actually, I'm going to leave it on, and I'm just going to make sure it drapes properly before I take that last link off. At this point, we're going to connect each end of the chain to each jump ring from the strand we beaded. Using 6mm jump rings. So I'll attach this. The important thing, 2 important things before you attach the other end is you want to make sure you've got the chain straight. So it's not, whoops, I told you it tends to wrap around itself. So we want to make sure we've got it nice and straight. Like so. And I'll use, first I'm going to try it before I take that extra link off. I'm going to try it. I want this gold chain to hang just below my colored strand of beads. Let's see how this is going to. Yeah. I can definitely take that link off. So I'll open this back up. And you can see how I'm just going to open the link using my pliers and remove it like so. And then reattach that jump ring to the previous jump ring. The next step is to make our daisies. I have cut 5 8-inch lengths of 28 gauge wire. The first daisy we'll make is going to be hot pink, neon pink. I'm going to add a bead stopper on one end. I'm going to string on 4 pink beads. That will be the outside color of our flower daisy. And then the green will be the center. And I want these to lay like right in the middle, approximately the middle of my wire. And then the next step is to bring this tail back through bead number 1. Like so. That's going to form the top of our flower. And the next step is to add 2 more hot pink beads. And then we're going to go back through bead number 4. And we're going to play with this wire so it forms a flower like so. At this point, I'm going to just run my wire in each direction through all the beads one time. And this will anchor making sure the flower is nice and tight. And go all the way around with this tail. And then I'm going to go in the opposite direction with my other tail. It can be helpful to use the pliers to pull that wire. There, that flower's not going anywhere. Then we're just going to trim the tails off, making sure no sharp edges remain to stab you in the neck. Then I'm just going to repeat that process 4 more times to make a yellow daisy with an orange center, blue daisy with an orange center, an orange daisy with a yellow center, and a green daisy with a purple center. Now that we have all our daisies made, there's 5 of them, we're going to find the middle link of the chain. Approximately the middle link. So to do that, I'm just going to hang the chain from each jump ring on the end like so. And that's telling me that this link right here is the middle, this one. So I don't want to mess that up. It's that one right there. And I'm going to open a 6mm jump ring. I like to use 2. It's much easier than using two needle nose pliers. It's much easier than using my finger to open and close. And I want to make sure I've got the middle. And I'm going to do one more over. There, that's the middle. And I'm going to put my blue daisy in the middle, so I'm just going to bring that jump ring through one side of my flower and close it. Nice and snug. And I want to make sure that's hanging downwards, and it is. So I'm going to count 8 links over on the left, 8 links over on the right, attach 2 more daisies in each of those spots. Then I'm going to go 8 more on the left and on the right until I have all my daisies attached. There. The next step is to attach our clasp. And I'm going to attach the clasp to the one jump ring on, I like my lobster clasp on my right side because I'm right-handed. If you're left-handed, you'd want it over here. So I have a lobster clasp right here, and I'm going to use a 4mm jump ring to attach that to the jump ring on this end of the beaded strand. And then I'm going to attach one more 6mm jump ring to the jump ring on the other end of that beaded strand. And that's what our lobster clasp will attach to. Okay, now that I have my clasp attached, I'm going to attempt to try this on. How's it look? Thanks for joining me today. If you make your own daisy chain necklace, we'd love to see it. You can share it with us on Instagram at #CreateWithCousin. See you next time, everyone. Goodbye.